Good morning, everybody. I'm in the guest bedroom. I'm just trying to put my thoughts together and think, where do I start today? What do I do? It is so many things have to be done that it's a little bit overwhelmed. Also, I can't start doing many things because Sergi haven't finished with the floor. I know it is taking a little bit longer, but the result is so much better than we expected, so it's worth waiting and doing it properly. And we have discovered in my yesterday's Patreon video a new technique for cleaning the terracotta floor, and just the result is amazing. I don't know if you now remember what it used to look like. But now it looks amazing. Look at these nice and bright colors. And no sign of stains or age. Here a little bit you can see. This is the maximum that we could do with the sander. And it took ages. And the sander couldn't just sand off very deep and hard surfaces, as here, for example, as you can see in the cavities of old tile, the cement and dirt just sits there, and to go with sander there was impossible. Let me show here as well. Here I started grouting a little bit. Here as well. And so we tried our angle grinder with a special attachment, which now gives us this result. Absolutely beautiful, very clean tiles, as you can see here. And here still I have to do one layer with the sander to get rid of those lines. These are from the angle grinder with a special attachment that basically takes a very good thick layer of terracotta off and leaves us with this clean and pure surface, but with the lines that we have to sand off. And here is the attachment. Dun, 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 dun. And it is quite severe method, but it works well. And so far this is the best way to restore antique, very dark and dirty terracotta tiles. And we didn't use it on our other floor in the kitchen, the floor that we bought secondhand, brought home and cleaned it with pressure washer. And when we laid it, we used to clean all the imperfections just with sander, because we wanted to save this beautiful texture, which was precious, it is precious, on the tiles. And the tiles that we have in the kitchen are different type of tiles. Those are not cotta lombardo, those tiles are not this beautiful variegated tile. Those tiles in the kitchen, they have those beautiful lines from the fingers as people form them with their hands. And I wanted to keep that, so we didn't use this attachment. Here is all fine. These are already worn out and they need a very good clean, or they just look dirty and very ugly. We could barely see the beautiful marble effect on them, but now they are in all glory. Just will show you one more time, and I will move into the corridor where we just started a little bit, but you can see the before and after. This is what they used to look like. And as we now think, it wasn't paint, the dark. It was just, it looks like for us, like so many layers of oil and bags that formed, they just were like absorbing all the dirt as well. So it was this very thick layer, dark thick layer, on top of which we had cement, leveling cement, which is now in all those deep cavities. This is cement. So yeah, so far the angle grinder with this attachment is the best option for the terracotta tiles, for the deep clean. And a huge step forward is the ceiling. Ta-da-da! It's beautiful now, beautifully restored and painted. It needs a little sanding to sand off just a little bit and to show off the beautiful texture of the wood as we did in the kitchen. So this is one of the last stages when we do finish with the floor, and there will be no more dust. We can sand the ceiling a little bit, and it looks wonderful. Now what has to be done, I'll just walk you through the progress and what has to be done in to-do list, in hope that will help me to understand what I'm doing today. What has to be done is the floor has to be finished one more day for Sergi to go with the angle grinder on a very deep stains, and then I will work with the sander. This is maybe tomorrow, and I can't really start doing any other jobs before this one is done, because this one is very dusty, and I have to plan on fabric on the upholstery of the walls. And a very exciting thing has happened this morning. I had a delivery. I'll show you the fabric. The second fabric was delivered for this room, and it looks like it works well. Now I have to decide, plan perfectly. I can't do any mistakes with that, with the fabric, cutting the fabric, and with the upholstery. Yeah. Also what has to be done is we have to create moldings for the paneling, but again, I need Sergio for that. I can't use this machine. Okay, it's a little bit frustrating as I don't have much to do today. Maybe just plan. And what could help me with planning is actually bringing here in this room the headboard and to see exactly where it's going to be. Then I can mark where the wall lights will be. That could be thing for today. And also in the little corridor that belongs to this bedroom, what has to be done is this wall can be sanded. Actually, I could do it today. I could sand this wall so it will be ready for painting, like all the walls. And the storage corner, the closet, has to be sanded inside all the walls and shelves. So I think I could do that today as well. And here is the fabric that I already had for the walls. And this is the fabric that has been delivered this morning, and I won this on auction with a very good price. It's 8 meters and it is just enough for me to cover the areas that won't be very much seen in the room, but I don't have enough of this fabric to carry on just around the whole room. I will use this one just on the areas that are seen. And I will pair it with this one where it won't be seen that much, as for example behind the bed canopy. And I'm so pleased because it goes so well. I've seen it on pictures and it looks fine, but you know, when the product arrives it can be disappointing. The only thing is that it's a little bit thinner than the other fabric that I've got, so but I could do double and it will be fine. And I'm so pleased. Look at that. It matches so well. And here's my book. I'm getting inspiration and looking at those images and how they've done upholstery here. I can see they've done seam here in the middle. This is what I'm going to do on my first wall, where I have to cut 2 panels, and also have to think where the paintings will be hung, so we can put screws like the hooks first, so we can because once it's upholstered we can't easily do hole and put hooks into the wall, so it has to be thought before. And this is what I'm doing. Just looking at my fabric, thinking, looking at these beautiful pictures and getting an inspiration. Here as well, I'm just looking how the paneling is made and how many moldings they used. Here you can see better like the structure of the molding, and yeah. And here it is. It looks a little bit big. It is big. It's a very big bed head. And this is where it's gonna be. And here is just enough space for the sideboard, for the bedside table. We already got them, they're beautiful. And the reason why I brought it here is to see where I want the lights, the wall lights on either sides of the bed. And I think we will use these ones here. I might change the shades, but just to see the size and where we're gonna place them, inside of the canopy or outside. I don't know, because there will be canopy and curtains, and I'm not sure if we place lights inside here or outside there. Is it gonna be like this? Or that? And this is it for today. The walls are sanded, The headboard is in the room. I'm still thinking and planning on the fabric. Sherry is enormously helping me with that. And I wish you a very good day, and I see you tomorrow. Bye!